The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Cardano video. It's been a while since we made altcoin videos, but right now I think it's about time we start doing that again. So, we're gonna try to make as many altcoin videos as we can daily. If this continues, it's gonna be nice to run. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we gotta talk about what's happening right now, at least with altcoins. So we're gonna start with Cardano and see what's happening with Cardano over here. So Cardano actually managed to break the trend. Actually managed to break the trend. This is the weekly time frame. Let's just remove the moving averages up here so you can see this better. It depends on how you draw this, but you can see here that on the weekly time frame, the most important time frame, the way I see it for a long-term trend change, actually is happening right now on Cardano. Or right now, Cardano is sitting on 1.13. We've broken the trend. This big ass trend that's been going on the downside, we broke that towards the upside, and right now, as long as we don't just for whatever reason just dump straight down, which is very unlikely to do right now, this looks like it might just close over here in the next 2 days. So we got this candle close in 2 days, and if you can manage just to stay above this trend line up here, after that I think we're good. And I think this can definitely has a probability to continue towards the upside. Now how much towards the upside it's gonna go, that depends, but just so you know, nothing goes in straight line towards the upside. I mean, unfortunately, in some kind of bullish market it does goes a little bit parabolic up here, but it might do something like this up here, and then increase the speed towards the upside, but it won't just go in straight line. It will go a little bit up, a little bit down. It will have some kind of consolidation phase and stuff like that if this continues to going towards the upside. So that's what we are looking at. But right now we are reaching certain heights towards the upside, and we have to understand that very soon there will be a consolidation phase. So let's go to the daily time frame and see what's happening here. You can see here how nicely we created this double bottom down here. We also managed to get above the line up here at 0.96. This is a confirmation of the double bottom, some kind of double bottom here. It's not perfect double bottom. I mean, we do have this wick on the downside down here, but the fact that we are above 96 does confirm that we are right now bouncing big time towards the upside over here, and we are breaking the trend line. We are breaking this double bottom. So all looks good for Cardano right now. Let's pop the moving averages so you can see what I mean when I say we might go into some kind of consolidation phase. What you're gonna see here on this chart is that Cardano actually managed to get above the 100 moving average. This is 100 moving average. We just barely closed above that, and for the 2 next days right now we are technically above that, which is a pretty good confirmation that we are actually very bullish on the chart, and that this might continue going towards the upside. Unfortunately, we got 10, 20 and 50 moving average way below us. So what I'm expecting over here, I don't know how this is gonna play out, but what I'm expecting here is some kind of consolidation phase. How actually consolidation phase is gonna be, I don't know, but there will be a consolidation phase up here somewhere, so these moving averages have a little bit time to catch up and then maybe continue towards the upside. If this continues even higher towards the upside, we will be so extended from these moving averages that a bigger dump might happen. So I wouldn't like to see that, because nobody likes big dumps. The better way for this to happen is some kind of consolidation phase, maybe in a small pullback before we continue towards the upside. But you do not want to pump more over here, because if you pump more, you're gonna have a pretty decent dump on the downside. So right now I'm looking for some kind of consolidation phase up here before this actually continues towards the upside. For you guys that have been following the channel for a while and following my Bitcoin daily videos in the morning, Bitcoin is doing very nice. This does not seem to be, it does look like it might have a small pullback, which might indicate some kind of consolidation phase, some kind of pullback on alts as well. But overall, it is very bullish, and until that changes, this looks like it just might continue toward, higher towards upside. Let's see on the weekly time frame. You're also gonna see on the weekly time frame that the moving average, this 20 moving average down here at 123, is actually the first major resistance, the way I see it on the chart. I mean, there are other major resistance, but this is one of the first major resistance on the chart. The second major resistance is the 50 moving average at 150 or 160 up here. So these are levels that we have to break. That's why I say I don't believe that right now we just gonna pump above everything. I mean, we can technically pump even more and then close up here somewhere, and then I have some kind of pullback on the downside. But the best case scenario, in the next couple of days, in the next couple of days is maybe stay below the 20 moving average up here, and then the next week break that 20 moving average slowly, maybe stay up here, and once they start going towards the upside, maybe then you know, break the 50 moving average and continue towards the upside. You know, on a chart, any kind of move, you do not want to have too much bullishness. Too much bullishness often means big pullbacks. At least on altcoins it does mean some kind of big pullback, but Cardano is a decent, you know, this project. I don't follow fundamentals that much, but I know there is a huge amount of bullishness on Cardano right now, and what it might do this year and next year. So can it actually, you know, just continue pumping towards the upside? Yes, it can, but never bet on, you know, it's just gonna go a straight line towards the upside. It can do that. Like you can see how fast it can do nice moves towards the upside, but you know, every time it does a very big violent move towards the upside, it has a pullback, except this pullback up here. But even these pullbacks, you know, it did nice move, then consolidated, it did a big move 3 weeks in a row, then consolidated for 2 weeks, then it had like 1 month you know, extension towards the upside, then consolidated. So this consolidation do come, and right now we are on the second green week in a row, green week in a row, and what we are expecting right now, the way I see it, is some kind of consolidation here. It doesn't have to be a red candle or 2 red candles or anything like that. It can just be like a doji, or you know, just wait you know, a little bit pullback during the day, during the next, you know, first days of the week, and then, you know, slowly break the 20 moving average. However you look at it, twisting around, it does look very bullish. The major part of Cardano and any other coin right now is the trend lines. So we've been going down in this trend for a very long time, and we've been following this on all altcoins and Bitcoin and stuff like that, and we've been waiting for this breakout on the weekly time frame, because the breakout on the weekly time frame is the confirmation that this just might, you know, explode towards the upside. I'm going to show you that down here, and this is not very specific for Cardano, but it's very specific for everything. But I think on the weekly time frame we look like we might be getting the bullish cross very soon, in a week or two up here. You know, in a week or two up here, a bullish cross on the MACD, which can, you know, be sustained for a longer period of time, and that might indicate that down here was some kind of bottom, and right now we might continue towards the upside, right, as soon as we get this bullish cross. Also RSI is not in any kind of overbought levels. Down here is sitting nicely on 45, so we are at some kind of bottom. So if this definitely continues towards the upside, as I suppose it should continue, because we broke the trend, or you know, a little bit sideways up here, whatever it happens, it is bullish, it is look good, and until something changes, you know, we are going with the flow, we are following the trend, and right now we are creating a new trend. It doesn't have to be this kind of trend, it can be a slow trend up here, and then eventually break that trend and continue towards the upside. How this actually gonna play out, we don't know, but we are gonna follow it, and we're gonna see, you know, where we end, what kind of pullbacks we have, what kind of, you know, runs we have, and stuff like that. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get more videos on Cardano. That said, thanks for watching, guys. See you again another time. Bye bye.